Hey guys, welcome back. Today we discuss Alec Baldwin. Finally, weeks after a search warrant was issued for Alec Baldwin's cell phone, Deadline is reporting that the Rust star has turned over the device to the police for their continued investigation into the fatal shooting of cinematographer Halyna Hutchins back in October. The Santa Fe Sheriff's Office is trying to determine what actually occurred on the Bonanza Creek Ranch set, and Baldwin had publicly claimed time and time again that he was willing to cooperate. However, when it came to his iPhone, officers had to not only go through the time and expense of obtaining a warrant, which Baldwin through his attorneys demanded they do, they then had to wait weeks from December 16th until now to actually receive it. Of course, his attorneys continue to frame this in a light most favorable to their client, saying that Alec voluntarily provided his phone to the authorities this morning so they can finish their investigation. But no, he didn't volunteer anything. He turned it over pursuant to a court order. That isn't voluntary. There are consequences if you don't. What's crazy is that even with the nearly month-long delay after the search warrant was approved by a New Mexico judge, instead of delivering the phone directly to the authorities actually conducting the investigation, the phone was delivered instead to the Suffolk County Police in New York State near his residence. Publicly, Baldwin's attorneys have maintained their concern over the private contents of the actor's phone and apparently spent all this time negotiating with Santa Fe's DA's office over how to handle it. But of course, that all sounds much more like a delaying tactic than anything else. There was absolutely no reason to believe any information unrelated to the case would be released to the public, and even less reason to believe it took this long for precautions to be put in place. The fact that there was discussion at all is appalling. This is an investigation into the death of a human being. Anyone else would have been held in contempt or charged with obstruction, as not any one of us would have been afforded the same courtesy to decide when and where and under what circumstances we would get to comply with a court order, let alone a criminal warrant. Now that they have the phone and presumably the necessary password to unlock it, law enforcement will be able to examine the device for relevant information pertaining to the case. It's possible that additional warrants will follow, especially if it's determined that the evidence or information on the phone leads elsewhere, such as to other devices, other phones, or emails that could help clarify exactly what went wrong. What is clear, though, based on all the contradictory statements in the initial reports and lawsuits further complicating matters with more conflicting statements, and individuals like Baldwin choosing not to or delaying their cooperation, everyone is trying their best to avoid or shift the blame, including those at the very center of it. But what do you guys think? What do you think will be found on the phone? Should we expect someone to be arrested soon? Let's discuss in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.